welcome back to my channel. Today is Christmas! Yes, today is December 25th, the 25th day of the 25 days of DIYs. And today, we're going to be doing something a little different. It is going to be a DIY, but it's going to be something kind of New Year's resolution oriented, and like going into the new year, bettering yourself, working on yourself, you know, things like that. So we are going to be doing a little display of 25 habits that you can implement into your life and going into the new year to improve the quality of your life. And I did get this from like a blog post or article, or I don't really know what it's called, but I will link it in the description. So to get started, I'm going to be using some loose leaf paper. I'm going to be using some scissors. I'm going to be using some ribbon, and I'm going to be using some duct tape. So the 25 habits are split up into different categories. They're going to be dealing with happiness, health, vitality, money, and leisure. And y'all, do not mind my nail. It popped off when I was cleaning earlier, and I was contemplating whether or not I should put it back on, and I decided I wasn't going to. To get started, obviously, we're going to cut off the margins from our paper. So that includes this top one, this one over here, and this one right here. So here we are after all of our margins are cut off. And then we're going to cut off some lines from the bottom. And as y'all know, most lined paper has this small line at the bottom that's smaller than the rest of them. We're going to cut that one off, but we're also going to cut up two lines. So we're going to cut this line right here. We're going to cut all these lines off. Okay, so now our paper looks like this. It looks basically the same, just a few lines shorter. So before we cut those lines off the bottom, the paper had 32 lines, excluding the little smaller line at the bottom. So now obviously it has 30 lines. So we're going to be making 6 squares out of one piece of paper. So since there's 30 lines, I'm going to split the squares into 10 lines each. So first, I'm going to fold the paper in half. Okay, so here's our paper after it has been folded in half. So now we're going to count down 10 lines on the line. So count down 10 lines, make a fold all the way across. Count down 10 more lines and make a fold all the way across. Alright y'all, so here's our paper after it's made all these folds. So if you didn't understand, like if I didn't explain it right, I counted down 10 lines and then I made a fold. 10 more lines and made another fold to make nice even boxes, and then we're just going to cut these out. Okay, so now you have all of your squares like this, you know, nice little squares. And I did make 25 obviously, because there's 25 habits, but with the amount of boxes you can make with each page, obviously you have extra, so I'll do something with that later. So I did color code the different categories, and the first one is happiness, which is pink, health, which is red, vitality, which is like a dark blue, money, which is green, and leisure, which is like a lighter blue. So now, like I said, I'm going to start with happiness, and I'm going to write them on these things. Alright, so I did the happiness, and I did all the rest of them too. So the happiness is, here's one of them, which is learn daily, which helps you progress in your life. Meditate daily for 15 minutes minimum. I feel like I spelled minimum wrong, but whatever, it's okay. Connect and spread love daily. Daily gratitude. Be thankful and smile even when you're stressed. So for vitality, which is basically like, I had to look it up just to make sure I knew what it was, which is like being strong and active, having energy. One is inspirational input daily, which is like find what inspires you. Exercise daily. Eat green foods daily. Get at least 7 hours of sleep daily. Which honestly, that's really something that I'm really gonna work on going into the new year, because my boyfriend actually really gets on me about my sleep because he knows that good rest is good for you. So I will admit that I'm not good at that, but I'll definitely be working on that. And time management, which is another thing that he stresses to me, that I definitely need to work on. Okay, so for money, first one is budget daily. Education daily, which I feel like that's like get yourself more educated financially, like be more financially literate. Track and audit expenses daily, so know how much you're spending, not just how much is coming in. Save 20% of your income. Set and review goals daily. And for leisure, which is basically how you spend your free time, do one thing that you've been putting off. Work on it for at least 15 minutes daily. Do one thing you're afraid of daily. Socialize and network. Contribution daily, which is, I think that's basically like contribute to your society, to however you can contribute. And get organized daily. Work on that for 15 minutes minimum. 5 minutes minimum daily. And finally, health. The first one is brush and floss teeth daily. Which, I mean, I would guess that's self-explanatory, but I guess not. Get vitamins and minerals daily. You can take supplements. Drink 64 ounces of water daily. Take 10,000 steps daily. And eat breakfast daily. And I also know that that's one thing that even when I was in high school that I never did. And I feel like a lot of young people don't do that either. Which, I mean, I guess it's sometimes like you just don't have time. But I definitely think that's something, a healthy habit that would be good to pick up. And as I said, I did have extra papers, like extra squares left. So with that, I did some words of encouragement. So here's one. Keep your head up. I love you. You have to love yourself. You got this. I believe in you. You can do it. So I'm going to put these like in between the different habits. So now we're going to take our duct tape and we're going to create a little border with our duct tape at the top. So we have all of our little tape borders, whatever you want to call it. So now we're going to cut a little hole in the middle right here. So, and how I'm going to do that is just bend this like this in half, not folding it, just bending it and cutting a little hole. So you have this little hole right here. And I'm going to do that for all of them. So now that we have all of our little holes in our quotes and our motivation, we're going to string them onto some ribbon. And I'm just going to mix them up. I'm going to do a combination of the different habits, like the lifestyle, the health, not lifestyle, happiness, health, money, you know, I'm just going to mix it all up. Alright guys, I have all of my little papers strung onto this ribbon. Now I'm just going to try to space them out evenly, and then I'm going to hang it up on the side of my bed, because I do have a loft bed, so where the bottom of where my mattress is kind of almost eye level. So I'm going to hang it up there, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, everything's done, and this is what it looks like. Alright guys, you have made it to the end of my last video of my 25 days of DIYs. I hope you all enjoyed. And before I close out, I just want to give a big shout out to anybody who has been here since the very beginning of me starting off my YouTube channel, because this whole 25 days of DIYs is basically me starting my YouTube channel. And I want to give a huge shout out to my boyfriend because he's been here through this whole journey and everything. And he was one of the main people that motivated me to even start a YouTube channel, including some other people. But I just want to shout him out because he always tries to keep me on track and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up down below. Comment what you think and subscribe to my channel for more. And as always, if you do make your own little string of motivation and new habits for the new year, make sure you tag me. I'll leave all my socials on the screen and down below as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video.